Alright, you guys, so I'm mocking up the body kit. Right now it's being held by some duct tape. It's not on perfect right now just because the wheel well is kind of bulging out, so I have to hit it with a hammer, straighten it out, and then it'll go in straight. But this is kind of what it's gonna look like with the white body kit. Alright, so we're jacking up the car because if you can see right here, these pieces are bulging, especially these two and all this, so it doesn't let the body kit slide in where it's supposed to, so we have to bring these in a little bit so that the body kit will come in. Alright, so I have it secured. I'm using these glico pins. They're the Clico rivets because I plan on putting glue, so I'm going to use panel bond, SEM, multi-purpose panel bond, SEM. So with these, whenever you want to take them off, this is a little tool. You can take them off and then you just patch up the hole and it comes off. And then once you glue the surface, you leave these on because it takes 24 hours to cure. Once it's cured, you just come here and take them off, and then you cover the little tiny holes with some Bondo. I'm about to do this one, and I have them all over. I have 1, 2, 3, and then I put 1, 4, and then 5 down there, if you can see it right there. And then on here I have it held on with some screws. Yeah, it's super rusty right here, so I have to fix that too. And then the door, I'm about to drill here, one here, one in the corner, probably one here as well in the middle, and then one somewhere along the line here. So let me show you how that works. Alright, so first you want to make sure that the surface is being made correctly, and then you're just going to make your hole. Alright, then we get our Clico pin. We put it in this. You push it out. And then you put it in, and that's it. And now it's being held in place. It doesn't move anymore because this is putting pressure on it. And that's about it. That's how you do it. Alright, so you see how this one is straight? It doesn't have the messed up wheel well. So this one I don't have to hammer. If you notice, the kick goes straight into it. And then I attach it here with the screw, and there is a gap right here, so I'm gonna solder I'm gonna weld some steel plates to cover this, and then it's gonna rest on the steel plate, so it's not just gonna be a hack job. Working on the skyline. We're about to install this side, so we're gonna glue it on. And then we're gonna move on to this side. So I gotta grind out where the glue is gonna go, and then gonna address some of the little rust spots, and then install the body kit. This is hard to do with one hand, but I'm putting the glue on, especially because I'm using my left hand. So finally I was able to glue this side of the car. So I got the door, and then I have the quarter panel, So this is what it looks like right now. You can see the fucking glue that's spilling out, which is good. You want that because that means that I put enough glue for it to properly seal. And then we did some body work here because I added, and then I found that little spot that I hammered out so that I know how big it is so I can fix that. I went a little higher here because I'm gonna blend in the I'm gonna blend it in, so I want it to shit seems like it's up but it doesn't go down, so I'm gonna blend it in so that you can't really see the seam, because the seam ends up here. Let's see, up here you can barely see it, and this gap, it's probably like about a 1/4 inch, like that I have to fill in, so that you only see this seam and not 3 different seams, so that it seems like it's factory. And then this one, I took out the window protector for the weather strip. I took off the handle. I have a temporary screw right here, but I'm gonna remove it once the glue gets hard, which would be in 24 hours. And yeah, my Clico pins are working. I added tape on the spots where I couldn't put Clico pins, and that's only because it's really thick right here, so it wouldn't go through. Right here it's thin, but yeah, it should dry by tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do the other side. What up? Finally I got the right side, which is the driver's side, on. No injuries today. You know what they say, practice makes perfect. This is the old one from last week. I have it all glued on, so this is how much got added on, about that much. I have the gas cap off because I have clamps on it and it's drying. I didn't want to leave it on there because then it wouldn't make good contact without the clamps. So that's in the trunk. For sure gonna need some new wheels. Took this latch off, took the weather strip off, and then I added extra on this side because of what happened on the other side, but don't matter. Still brought it up higher than I should have because I want to blend it in. I don't want it to have 3 different levels, because the body line, there's one right here and one, this one, that the original body one, and then it goes up to this. So I'm gonna blend it in so it looks OEM, like I said before. Side skirts are not on yet. I need to find my Dremel so I can Dremel out the corners right here, because it interferes with the quarter panel body kit. And then the trunk, the bumper, one that it attaches to the bumper, but it goes all the way to the front, and it goes here and you're supposed to screw it onto the quarter panel. So I'm gonna let this dry, and then hopefully tomorrow I can work on the back bumper so I can get it attached and see how it's gonna look. I'll keep you guys posted. But that's how she looks right now. Obviously right now she doesn't have the lights, so it's gonna look like shit, but she a thick baddie. Well, she's gonna be a thick baddie. Baby's getting her BBL. What's up? Right here in the hood, my front lawn. Fuck it. That's why I like living in the hood. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, that's how she's looking right now. And then after this, I'm gonna make the the tail light's a little wider, so it meets the edge of this one, because it goes up to here and it's gonna have a couple mils extra from the actual body kit. So you can tell here it goes way wider than what it is, so I'm gonna bring it all out from the tail lights so that it looks stock. So yeah, that's the plan. Stay tuned. Yay. So this is what I'm working with. I just did this side, so this is pretty even now. I'm still not done down there, and I still gotta do this and then the sides right here. But this is what I was talking about. So here, if you notice, it lost all 3 of the valleys that it had. So now it's gonna have only one factory line going like this all the way back. So there's still work to do. I haven't sanded it perfect, as you can see, because I want to fill everything in, and then when I'm gonna get ready to paint it, I'm gonna go ahead and make it perfect. Right now I just want to seal everything so water doesn't get in. And then once it's done, like these here, I do have to make it perfect because molding goes on top of it, the weather strip, and this right here. So I'm focusing my attention more on this. This is exposed, so I'm just gonna spray some guide over it, and then when I want to come, so that'll protect it from the weather, and then when I come back, then I can go ahead and sand it how I want to. And I'm already starting to work on the other side. So I have some of it here, and then putting some on the gas cap. It's still not done. And then I'm gonna start working on this side too, just so I can get it all blended and shit. But see, this is where you kind of lose the valley, so you put a bunch on and then you use a scraper. It's a cheese grater, this shit. And then you cheese grate, and then you sand.